Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's broadcast of Central Lyon basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network on YouTube. Glad to have you along here with us tonight as the Central Lyon Lions host the Sioux Center Warriors tonight, as you see on your screen. Lions are 6-2 on the young season and 7-0 at Sioux Center, and actually moving towards that middle part of the season here tonight. Take a look at these two teams here in a moment. Want to thank our sponsors, Avera Health, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, and Pepsi. All of our sponsors here during this winter season of activities on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network. This is the final broadcast of the 2017, of just 2017 in general, as the Lions will be going on the road later this week to wrap up their first half of the season. And Friday, January 5th, will be the next broadcast for Central Lyon, as it'll be basketball here versus Okoboji at 6. And then the following Friday, basketball here versus MOC Floyd Valley at 6. That's when the broadcasts both start for both of those events. And then Thursday, January 18th, wrestling here versus Sibley Ocheyedan and Sioux Center, with the broadcast starting also at 6. Reminder, winter break for Central Lyon is December 25th through January 1st, so technically it actually will start on the this coming Saturday, if you want to add the weekend in. So the 2nd is when school starts back up again. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, which you're probably listening to right now, and then you will be able to find out when we post our videos and start the live broadcasting of the videos. And don't forget to follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news and events. All things Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter by going to our Twitter account and our Facebook page to find out all of that information. When we come back, we'll take a closer look at these two teams, and we will see who have been the impact players for these two teams to start the season. We'll do that after a little bit of a break. You're watching and listening Central Lyon basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School in Rock Rapids. As we take a look here at the matchup again, the Warriors 7-0 and the Lions 6-2. Sioux Center, as you heard, are undefeated on the year. They've won games against Boyden Hall, 58-38, at Rock Valley, 81-49, against Sheldon, 66-43, against Okoboji, 66-41, at MOC Floyd Valley, 67-37, versus Sibley Cheaton, 70-35, and then at George Little Rock, 83-47. This could be one of the tougher tests for Sioux Center. They've got another tough test on Friday night against West Lyon. But Sioux Center is obviously a very good basketball team, and it's going to be hard to stop that offense and score on them. They're just a really great rounded team. And, of course, as we take a look at the statistics here for Sioux Center, they are led in most categories, like usual, by Alexis Turing, or Lexi Turing, as she likes to be called as her nickname. She has 84 points on the season, averaging 12 points a game, shooting 43% from the field, and shooting 27% from three, which she's only 4 of 15, so she doesn't shoot threes very often. As a team, Sioux Center only shooting at 28% from three, but they are shooting. Well, they're not even shooting that great. They're just outscoring teams. They're getting multiple opportunities. So they've got 227 rebounds as a team on the year, 59 of them for Lexi Turing. And she also leads the team in steals with 67 and blocks with 15 and assists with 23. So she does it all for this Sioux Center basketball team. She is only shooting 59% from the free throw line, which is not what you would expect from Turing, but she will look to improve upon that as the season goes on. Cameron Cleveringa shooting 38% from the field, 77% at the free throw line. Leading the team in three-point shooting is Victoria Rensink, and she is shooting 30% from three right now. And technically Sydney Gasink also with 44%, but she's only 4 of 9. So I was doing attempts over 10. So she's got a good start shooting threes on the year. And that is pretty much it. Shayla Pope, well, I guess actually Jordan Manmanen actually is the leader for Sioux Center in points per game. I take that back. 17 points a game and shooting 48% from the field, 26% from the three-point range, and only 3 of 10 at the free throw line so far this season. That's pretty well it for Sioux Center. For the Lions, 6-2 to start the year. They started the season on a 5-0 run with wins over Okoboji, at MOC, 51-44 and 49-44 respectively. Sibley Cheaton, they came home to play them, their first home game of the year, 55-38 win. And then they played George Little Rock here as well with a 52-30 win. Went on the road at Rock Valley and won 48-39. And that was the 5-0 start. And then it ended here last Tuesday night, a week ago, against West Lyon, a 60-54 battle between the Lions and the Wildcats. And the Lions could not quite come up on the right side of that one. Then they came back with a win last Friday night, 48-38 over Boyden Hall. And then last night, going to Hartford, South Dakota to play West Central, they fell short 49-35 against a good West Central team. Now they get to play another good team in Sioux Center before they wrap up the season, the first part of the season at Sheldon on Friday night. Sheldon, I don't believe, has won a game so far, so that should be a lot easier for the Lions, hopefully on Friday night. But a big task indeed for the Lions as they are led by Hayden Hymanson. And really, it's pretty even. The Lions very even in points per game. They have 3 girls averaging 9 points a game. Hymanson with 76, Michaela Witt with 73, and Sutton Schlumbaum with 73 on the year. Lexi Ramsey leads the team in three-point percentage with 36, 4 of 11. 23% for Sutton Schlumbaum, 6 of 26. And Elise Peterson, 6 of 24, 25%. Leading the team in free throw percentage is Lexi Ramsey with 80%, and that's 8 out of 10. The next best for the Lions is Sutton Schlumbaum at 68%. The Lions are shooting 58% from the line. Hayden Hymanson leads the team in rebounds with 35, leads the team in assists with 21, and lead second on the team in steals. Actually, third, as Sutton Schlumbaum leads it with 16. And leading the team in blocks is Becca Knobloch. No, I take that back again, too. Faith Henricks has 4 on the year. That is the team leaders for the Lions. Again, 6-2 versus 7-0 here tonight. Again, if you're just joining us, this is our last broadcast of 2017. So our next broadcasts will be in January, the 5th of January and the 12th of January. Both basketball games, both broadcasts starting at 6 against Okoboji and against MOC Floyd Valley. And then Thursday, January 18th, wrestling here against Sibley Cheaton Sioux Center. And that, so look forward to that. But this is our last broadcast until 2018 begins. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both of these teams. First of all, for the visiting, we'll go with the Lions first. And the Lions are starting Elise Peterson, Michaela Witt, Becca Knobloch, Sutton Schlumbaum, and Kylie Metzger. For Sioux Center, they're starting Sydney Gasink, Dana Denherder, Victoria Rensink, Shayla Post, and Alexis Turing. Those are the starters for both the Lions and the Warriors here tonight. We're getting close to the starting lineups here and the national anthem. We will take a break. And when we come back, we will have the start of this one between
Small
the Lions
town values
and the
will
Warriors.
never fade. Always finding a familiar face, a long lost friend with a helpful hand, picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard, with people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School, Rock Rapids, Iowa, for tonight's matchup between the Lions and the Warriors. Girls and boys doubleheader here tonight. If you missed the starting lineups, first of all, for Sioux Center, Sydney Gasink, Dana Denherder, Victoria Rensink, Shayla Post, Alexis Toring. She'll be in the middle for the jump ball. Becca Knobloch in the middle for the jump ball for the Lions. Kylie Metzger, Sutton Schlumbum, Michaela Witt, and Elise Peterson round out the order for the Lions. Warriors win the opening tip. Moving the ball here on offense, staying around the perimeter right now. Here's a shot. It is no good. Rebound for the Warriors. Now a shot off the mark again, and the Lions come up with it. Michaela Witt down the court. She goes, and a travel. Both teams empty on their first possessions. Inside pass to Toring, puts up the shot, no good. Sioux Center gets the basketball back. Driving the baseline, putting the shot up and in is number 12, Victoria Rensink. And a steal for Toring. She puts it up and in, and she'll go to the line for a possible three-point play. Foul on Sutton Schlumbum, picking up her first foul and the first foul of the game. And one good by Toring. Inbounds play to Schlumbum, back to Michaela Witt, over to Becca Knobloch, almost stripped. Now a long pass to Kylie Metzger. She gets it back. And they're going to call a foul from the other side of the court on Victoria Rensink. Inside, and an inbounds play no good for the Lions as Sydney Gasink comes up with it. And the Warriors with the basketball. Here's Toring, passes, and it's stolen away by Michaela Witt. Down the court she goes, puts it up, and couldn't quite finish it. Warriors get it back. Becca Knobloch, the only one back for the Lions, and a foul going to be called. Victoria Rensink with the basketball, and she'll go shoot two. Second foul already on the Lions. 5-0 the score. Free throw is good. Six to nothing with 6:16 to go here in the opening quarter. Elise Peterson passes to Sutton Schlumbum. It's stolen away. Warriors back with it. Now it's stripped by the Lions, and the Warriors hang on to it here. Warriors back for a 3, and it's good. Good by Victoria Rensink. Oh, they're calling it a 2 here. Eight to nothing. Into Becca Knobloch. She puts it up and no good. Schlumbum on the putback, and it's good. 8-2. Lions back on defense. 3 off the mark. Inside pass now, and a travel is called on Sioux Center. And the Lions able to break the press. Here goes Schlumbum putting it up and in, and 1 for the Lions. Big basket right there. Foul is on Alyssa Mulder, who came in the game, and Schlumbum makes it a 5-point game, or 5 points for the Lions, 3-point game, and the 3-point play successful. Lions defending the inside, forcing the Warriors to shoot a 3. Now they're kind of playing the 2-3 zone right now. Here's a 3. It's no good, but the Warriors get the ball back as it was hard off the rim. No good. Lexi Ramsey gets the ball. And the ball is stolen by Sioux Center, and they put it up and in. Shot good by Cam Cleveringa. Over to Ramsey. Pass to Kylie Metzger. Over to Hayden Hymanson. She puts up the 3, and it's good. Lions back within 2. Inside, and a foul going to be called on Becca Knobloch. They were trying to go inside to Alyssa Mulder. And Warriors moving the ball around. Looking to set up Turing. She gets the basketball. Good defense by the Lions. They're going to force somebody else to score, and they can't. Turing gets the rebound, though. Puts it up. No good. Very good job trying to fake that she got fouled. Wasn't even close. And the Lions are going to lose the basketball as it goes out of bounds. Sioux Center's getting away with some scrappy plays that probably should be fouls. Inbounds play, and almost losing the basketball was Mulder. Warriors with the basketball, up by 2. Another second chance opportunity to score. Here's a 3, no good. And Kylie Metzger's able to come away with the rebound for the Lions. Hymanson's pass inside to Metzger, and we have a tie game. 10-10 with 3 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Turing in the corner, back out she goes. Drive inside, shot up, no good, and the Lions get the rebound. Kylie Metzger. Michaela Witt down the court she goes, and a travel. No, they're going to call a foul on Sioux Center. Thought they were going to call a travel there. Or a carry. But the Lions get the call. Lions trying to inbound it here. It is to Farrah Lewis. She forces a shot up. She had somebody open. Decided to force the shot up. Lions get the ball back now. Lexi Ramsey with it. Hayden Hymanson short on the three. Lions able to get it back for the moment. Pass is stolen away. Could have easily called a timeout there, but it is probably a little bit early to be doing that. And the Lions have the basketball with 2:03 to go here in the opening quarter. Over to Faith Hendricks. Over to Michaela Witt. Over to Lexi Ramsey. Farrah Lewis. No good. And then a foul is going to be called on Sioux Center again. Foul this time on Shayla Post. And the shot is good. 12-10. Inside, shot no good by Sioux Center. Lions have it back with 1:30 to go in the first. Here's a three, Michaela Witt. No good. And the rebound for Sioux Center. Ball tipped. Slows them down for a moment, but the shot is up and good by Casey Holsoff. 12-12. Over to Michaela Witt. Witt puts it up, and a little bit too strong on the way up that time. Under a minute to play in the opening quarter. We're tied at 12. Here's a three. It is good for Shayla Post. Inbounds to Michaela Witt. Back to Ramsey. Over to Hendricks. Over to Elise Peterson. She puts up the three. She's got it. Tie game again. Lions hanging with the Warriors in the first quarter. Here's a three. Only a two for Sioux Center, and it's no good. Warriors have been so lucky with these rebounds so far in this game, and they keep getting lucky. When the Lions box out, the rebounds are always long rebounds, and there's a three. And it's good for Dana Denherter. 18-15, 5 seconds left, and over and back, and not sure what Farrah Lewis was thinking there. And now 2 seconds for Sioux Center to try and get a shot off. And she didn't get the shot off. That's the end of the first quarter with the Lions at 15 and the Warriors at 18. Hopefully the Lions keep staying with this tough Sioux Center team. So far, so good through one quarter.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
Lions with the basketball to start the second quarter, and jump ball as the ball got stripped from the Lions. Sioux Center on offense. Driving inside, shot no good. Sioux Center gets the rebound, and the shot is good by Victoria Rensink. Michaela Witt with the basketball, drives the lane, easily could have been called a foul, is not called a foul, and the Lions keep the ball as it goes off Sioux Center, out of bounds. (20-15). Inbounds play for the Lions. Over to Kylie Metzger, out to Hayden Hymanson. Back to Metzger, puts it up, left it short, and a foul going to be on Becca Knobloch. Sioux Center will have it. Inside to Touring, back out. They go for three. No good by number 10, Den Herder. Den Herder gets the ball back. Sioux Center a chance for a shot. It's no good, but I thought they had a chance for the rebound. They didn't get it. Lions back with a basketball. Hymanson charges inside, puts up the shot. No good. And they're saying the foul occurred before she put the shot up. Here's a three for Hymanson. No, off the back iron. Touring with the basketball. Long pass. Oh, and a travel on Victoria Rensink. Lexi Ramsey passes over the head, but the Lions get it back. Here is Farrah Lewis. Can't hit the bunny, puts it back up and in, and it's 20-17. Nice job getting the rebound there. Lions have been out-rebounded by one so far. It seems like a lot more. It's because they have twice as many offensive rebounds. Here's a three, and it is good for Dana Den Herder. Inbounds to Sutton Schlumbum, and no good. Farrah Lewis on the putback, it is good. 23-19, Lions are playing tough here tonight. They had lost 2 out of 3 coming in, so they are due for another good game, and so far they've been playing tough against an undefeated Sioux Center team. And driving inside, and could have easily been called a travel that time on Cleveringa. She took a few too many steps, in my opinion, but of course in the NBA that wouldn't be a travel, but in high school basketball, that's another story. Sutton Schlumbum back to Hayden Hymanson. Now she drives inside, puts up the floater, no good. Rebound, Farrah Lewis, and she puts it in. She's been having a nice night. getting rebound after rebound on the offensive side and putting the ball back in. Lions get the ball back. Here's Sutton Schlumbaum with the basketball. She puts it up and in, and the Lions are back within 2. Timeout, Sioux Center. Good run for the Lions. And we're back in 30 seconds.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
25-23 with the Lions trailing the Warriors. 4:47 to go here in the first half. Lions playing very hard so far here tonight. Inside they go, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Sioux Center, as it was off a Lion last. On the inbounds, Den Herder not even close. Sutton Schlumbaum with the rebound. Pass over to Lexi Ramsey. She puts up the shot, no good. Faith Hendricks puts it back up, no good. And it goes out of bounds. Sioux Center basketball. Here's Turing for a 3, no good. And a foul going to be called on Ramsey on the Lions. Coach Grafing having a talk with the ref there. Lions playing a zone. It's been working all right. It hasn't worked every time tonight, but it does work. Have they found the key to stopping Sioux Center's offense? I don't know if they have or not, but whatever they've been doing, it's been working so far tonight. The zone, it's been pretty much, from what I can see, a 2-3 zone here tonight. (27-23), Sioux Center back up by 4. Lions with the basketball. Over to Hayden Hymanson. Long pass to Farrell Lewis. She puts it up and in. What a shot. 27-25. Lions back within 2. Lexus Turing driving the baseline. Somehow gets it to go in. Sidestepping a defender and putting it in. Here's Hymanson. She puts it up on too long. Turing gets the rebound and a jump ball, and it'll go to the Lions. Inbounds to Lewis. Good defense by Turing, but maybe too good. Could have been called a foul, maybe. And there's a shot good by Sioux Center. 31-25. Timeout Lions. We'll take a break as well.
The Central Lyon Community School is located in Rock Rapids, but it also serves Dune and the surrounding areas. We have great programs and educators from preschool to middle school, all the way up to high school. Our district has many goals for Central Lyon. These are just a few. Financial goal. The Central Lyon District will maintain a strong financial status while continuing to fulfill the needs of the academic program. Academic goal. The Central Lyon District will do whatever possible to provide the best education for students of all ages and all abilities. Facility goal. The Central Lyon District will provide the necessary up-to-date physical plant and equipment purchases, including good facilities for all programs. Central Lyon School, setting the standard for success.
Lions called their first timeout. 2:43 remaining in the first half. They're down by 6. I believe it was 8-0 at one point, and the Lions came back, and they've been playing pretty close ever since. Now they really could use a basket to get things back in order. And that's an unforced turnover right there, not what the Lions were looking for. Dan Erder with the basketball. Out she goes. And the ball almost. And the Lions get it back, thank goodness, because that could have been a huge play for Sioux Center. Ball hit out of bounds, staying with the Lions. Lions really need some points here. Here's the three for Hymanson. No good. Rebound for Shayla Post. Pass is tipped by Lexi Ramsey. Out of bounds. .150 to go here in the first half. Lions down by 6. Inside pass is stolen away by Sutton Schlumbum. Inside, Farrell Lewis. Pass over to Lexi Ramsey. She puts up the shot, too long. Shayla Post with a rebound. Pass over to Van Cleveringa. Her shot not even close. Sioux Center gets the rebound and a foul on the Lions. Holsoff will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:15 remaining in the first half. First free throw is no good. Everything's pretty even all around. Second free throw, no good. Turing gets the rebound and the putback. Pass is deflected. Here's Witt with a basketball. Inside, she gets it to Metzger. It goes out of bounds as a tip, and see Mr. Ackerman down on the floor, and he looks like he wanted a foul on that one. Inside, Michaela Witt loses the basketball, no foul. Sioux center back on offense, up by 8, looking for their largest lead of the game, which would be 10 points or even 9 points. And almost a travel there. Here's Touring, and shot not even close. Ball goes out of bounds off of Central Lyon, though. 29 seconds remaining. Warriors trying to pass it in. They do. Lions had a chance at a trap right there. They couldn't quite get there in time. Here's a 3. It is no good. Faith Henricks gets the rebound. 10 seconds for the Lions. Over to Elise Peterson. Puts up the 3. Bang! 33-28. Touring at the buzzer. No good. No, excuse me. That was post at the buzzer. No good. Lions within 6 at the break. 33-27. We'll be back with a look at the first half statistics and more after this.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
welcome back to Central Lyon High School as we take a look at the first half statistics. It's been a pretty even matchup so far between the Warriors and the Lions. 33-27, Sioux Center with the lead over Central Lyon in the girls' game after one half. As we take a look at the score by quarter, it was 18-15. Sioux Center with the lead at the end of one. And then they put 15 on the board in the second quarter. Lions put up 12 to give us our 33-27 halftime score. Take a look at the team stats. The Lions are actually shooting better than Sioux Center right now at 36%. Sioux Center only at 34%. Three-point percentage, the Lions are also better in that. They're 2 for 7. Sioux Center's 3 for 13. 29% for the Lions, 23% for Sioux Center. Lions have hit their only free throw of the night. Sioux Center is shooting 57% from the free throw line, which is pretty close to their season average. Lions out-rebounding the Warriors 25-24, and they actually have less turnovers than the Warriors. 8-7, the Warriors with more turnovers. So just need to get more consistent scoring, and I guess that's to me, that's the big deal, is getting good shots and not losing the ball out of bounds, that kind of thing. Lions had 8 fouls in the first half. That was a big deal, as the free throw line, as I said, is kind of the bigger deal. Their 3-point difference. Warriors have 3 more points from the free throw line, so that's part of it. They also have 1 more 3-pointer, so there's your points right there. But their 3-point percentage is worse, because they've taken also 6 more threes than the Lions. Lions led in points in the first half by Farrah Lewis with 10. She had 4 rebounds. In the first half, Kylie Metzger with 2 points, 2 rebounds. 7 points, 2 rebounds for Sutton Schlumbum. 2 rebounds for Lexi Ramsey. 5 points and an assist for Elise Peterson. 3 points, 2 assists, and a rebound for Hayden Hymanson. And 2 rebounds for Michaela Witt. For Sioux Center, they are led in rebounds by Shayla Post with 4. She has 5 points. 7 points and 4 rebounds and 2 assists in the first half by Alexis Turing. 6 points and a rebound for Dana Denherter. 5 points, 3 rebounds for Victoria Rensink. 2 points and a rebound for Alyssa Mulder. That is pretty well it for the first half statistics. Lions trailing the Warriors 33-27 at the end of one half. We'll be back for the second half in just a bit. We actually have some score stream updates for you. And first of all, in wrestling, the Lions won a match, or were leading in the match 18-12 over West Sioux. For basketball, it is Sioux Center, obviously, in front of Central Lyon, 33-27. MOC Floyd Valley leads Rock Valley 33-28. And those are our only updates for you at the moment. We'll take another 30-second break, and when we come back, we'll have the start of the second half. Start of the second half with Sioux Center having the basketball. Up by 6. Driving the baseline, the layup is no good. Ball goes out of bounds off Central Lyon, though. Inbounds to Turing. Now a 3 for Den Herter. And they're going to call a travel on Sioux Center. Lions basketball. Hayden Hymanson with the ball. Gets it across the court. Inside to Farrell Lewis, and the ball tipped by Sioux Center. Lions able to keep it for the moment, then Sioux Center comes up with it down the court and hit out of bounds by Hayden Hymanson. Inbounds to Cleveringa. Driving easily to the baseline. Now back out. 3 for post. No good. Rebound Kylie Metzger, and a foul on Sioux Center. Foul on Victoria Rensink. Her third. Lions with the basketball. Farrell Lewis gets it. Back out to Hayden Hymanson. Here's Lexi Ramsey, shoots the 3. No good. Lions have it for a moment, and then Turing comes out of the cluster with it. Here is Turing putting it up and in, and 1. Largest lead again for Sioux Center tonight has been 8 points. They're back at that again. Turing to try and make it 9. She already has 1 3-point play here tonight.
22 and 30 are out.
Free throw by Turing is off. No good. Here's the pass. Tipped by Sioux Center, and they get it back somehow. Pretty fortunate that that tip went to a Warrior. And there's Mulder putting it in for Sioux Center, and they lead by 10. Lions need to get back going on the offensive side. Inside, Michaela Witt puts up the jump shot, no good. Turing gets the basketball again after the Lions tipped it. Shot is good by Cleveringa. Timeout Lions, their second. 32nd timeout, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Lions back with the basketball. You're watching and listening to Central Lyon basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network on YouTube here tonight. Lions turn it over, down 12 right now, 39-27. It was a 6-point game at halftime here. Things have turned around a little bit so far. Can the Lions defense step up, and can they start scoring on offense again? There's a free opportunity for Michaela Witt. Should have been a foul on the way up. None was called. And instead of a 3-point play opportunity, Lions only get 2. It's been a pretty one-sided foul, especially on shooting tonight. Turing puts it. Oh, my goodness. How did she put that in? An awkward shot over Kylie Metzger. Turing gets the steal. Puts it up again. This time no good. Michaela Witt with the basketball. Witt dropped the ball momentarily, or had it stripped momentarily. Over to Kylie Metzger. Over to Elise Peterson. Back to Witt. Drives inside. No good. Turing ended up with it. Here's a three. No good. Witt had the rebound. Over to Elise Peterson. She puts it in. Back to a 10-point game again. Under 4.5 to play here in the third quarter. Lions have to get the rebounds. Here's a shot, no good. There's a rebound for the Lions. Long pass, and it wasn't long enough. Sioux Center gets it back. Deep two for Mulder, no good. Foul going to be called on the Lions here. Called on Kylie Metzger with 2. Now, inbounds play. Ball tipped by the Lions. No. Saying it wasn't tipped by the Lions. It's a bad pass. I thought it was tipped. But the Lions will take the ball down by 10 with just under 4 to go in the third. Here is Schlumbum with the basketball. She drives the lane, puts it up, and missed it. Rebound Metzger, and finally the Lions get a foul call. It's not that the Lions haven't gotten foul calls, but they've only had one foul call on a shot. So they are only 1 for 1 from the free throw line up to this point. Metzger misses the first. Second one on the way, no good. And Sioux Center with it. Mulder with a basketball, almost had it stripped. And a three is off the mark, and oh my. Almost, it'll be a jump ball, and the Lions will have it. A lot of the tips have gone to Sioux Center tonight on rebounds and turnovers and whatever else you might say. I've been pretty fortunate with some of these. Ball bounces just the right way. Here is Schlumbum, and the shot is good. Back to an 8-point game. Ball is stolen by Schlumbum. Down the court she goes. And no foul is called. Are you kidding? My goodness, that was bad miss by the official. Here's Hymanson, shoots the three, she's got it, and the Lions are back within 5. Lions defense trying to step up. They've gotten a couple layups on the other end off steals. Trying to read the offense's passing. Now Den Herder with a three, and it's right back to where we were a moment ago. Lions decided to let her shoot it. Did not work out. Here's a three for Schlumbum off the mark. Shot is no good, and I don't even know where the foul was on that. That looked like straight up defense. Back to an 8-point game. 9-point game, and now 10-point game. Long pass over to Knobloch. Over to Elise Peterson. She shoots the three. It's good. Big three for the Lions. Defensively, they got to get back. Two minutes to go in the third quarter. Lions down by 7. Shot no good. And finally, the Lions get another foul on Sioux Center. That was clear call, too. And a bad pass by the Lions. Putting up the shot. It's good. By Post, and it's back to a 9-point game. Inside to Elise Peterson, and saying it was tipped. And there's the shot, no good. Sioux Center with just over a minute has the ball back. And Lexi Ramsey gets the steal. Down the court she goes, misses the layup. Ball goes out of bounds, Sioux Center basketball. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Lions trail by 9. And a foul on Sioux Center. .50 seconds remaining in the quarter. Lions would like to go on like a 5-0 run or something like that. 10 the quarter, get closer. Inside Metzger, shot, no good. Ends up getting it back over to Knobloch, and a foul is called. Oh, I thought they weren't going to call it for a second, and then they both officials got to it. Knobloch hits the first free throw. Second one is good. 48-41, Sioux Center with the lead. Lions defensively trying to hopefully hold Sioux Center to no points. And that should be Lions ball. Nobody tipped that for the Lions, I don't think. Trying to drive inside, and a foul going to be called on Sioux Center. Number 22, Cleveringa. And the Lions will shoot 1-1 here. Maybe, oh no, it's only the 6th. Thought they didn't put it up yet, but they did. So the Lions with 20 seconds. And a bad pass. Here's Kylie Metzger over to Becca Knobloch. Missed it. And the Lions come up with it. But a foul going to be called on the Lions. On Elise Peterson, her first. 5 seconds left. Puts up the shot at the buzzer. No good. 48-41, Sioux Center leading as we go to the fourth quarter. Lions basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Lions get it back momentarily, then Turing puts it up and in after they get it back. Pass inside, stolen by Turing. Long pass. Easy layup that time for Rensink after she went around. Farrah Lewis. Pass to Hymanson. She shoots the three. She's got it. Lions back within 8. Sticking around in here. Need to go on a little bit of a run, though, to tie this game up. Inside, ball stripped momentarily. She's able to keep it. Sioux Center back, gets the ball, and now passing it around the perimeter. Dan Herder shoots the three, and she's going to nail that every time if we don't put any pressure on her. Now 4 of 6. 55-44. Just over 6 to go here in the fourth. Pass to Farrah Lewis. Dangerous pass, and it's a turnover. Turing easy layup over through Elise Peterson. Lions now down 57-44. 3 for Hymanson, no good. And Sioux Center gets the ball back. Foul on Hymanson, forcing Cleveringa to go to the line and shoot 2. Free throw good. Second one is no good. Turing gets the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball. Lions get it. Great hustle to get to that jump ball because Turing probably was going to put that back in if nothing happened by the Lions on the defensive side. Inside to Hymanson. She tries to drive on Touring. That is not a good idea. Here's Faith Henricks shooting the basketball. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. Lions ball. The Central Lyon George Little Rock wrestling team with a 42-34 win over West Sioux over at West Lyon is where the match is tonight. They were able to take care of business in that one. They were up when we checked a little bit ago, so the Lions were able to win the match. Inside, back out. Here's a open shot for the moment. Lions able to rebound. Den Herter again for three. It's going to happen every time. Lions again just are going to let her shoot it, and that's not been a good decision. That's at least the third time the Lions have let that happen when she's been wide open. So 61-44 with 4:51 remaining. Lions with the basketball. Under 5 minutes to play. Sioux Center kind of starting to pull away now. Lions trying to work their way back into it if they can somehow go on a run, and that's something the Lions have been unable to do against this Sioux Center team. It is so hard to do. Hymanson with the basketball now goes inside and puts it up and in. 61-46, 15-point game with just over 4 minutes to go. Still time. Things are going to have to start turning around in a hurry, though. Foul called on the Lions on Schlumbum. Just over 4 to go. Touring, jumper from the baseline, it's good. Lions will shoot free throws for the rest of the game. 3:46 remaining in the fourth quarter. Free throw good by Hymanson. (63-47). Second free throw, no good. Long pass. 3, good. Post. Here's a travel by Ramsey. Here's a three. No good by Cleveringa. Rebound, Alyssa Mulder, and the putback good. 68-47. Here's a three for Hymanson. No good. Out of bounds. Lions go back on defense. It's been a fourth quarter dominated by the Warriors. (20-6) in the fourth quarter. Lions have not won a quarter yet. 18-15 in the first, 15-12 in the second, 15-14 in the third, so they're close. And then 20-6 so far here in the fourth. Free throw good by Peterson. Second one, also good. Under 3 to go. Turing cutting to the basket, drives, and there's Mulder. 70-49. Here's Michaela Witt. Puts up the shot, no good. Turing back with the basketball. Shoots the three. No good, and off of Lions. Peterson. Two and a half to go here in the fourth. Ball is stripped by Ramsey, and she'll have an easy layup on the other end. Timeout, Lions. Full timeout. We'll be back.
The Central Lyon Community School is located in Rock Rapids, but it also serves Dune and the surrounding areas. We have great programs and educators from preschool to middle school, all the way up to high school. Our district has many goals for Central Lyon. These are just a few. Financial goal. The Central Lyon district will maintain a strong financial status while continuing to fulfill the needs of the academic program. Academic goal. The Central Lyon district will do whatever possible to provide the best education for students of all ages and all abilities. Facility goal. The Central Lyon district will provide the necessary up-to-date physical plant and equipment purchases, including good facilities for all programs. Central Lyon School, setting the standard for success.
Sioux Center with the basketball. Three for Mulder, no good. Kayla Witt has it stripped by Turing. Pass inside to Turing, hit out of bounds by the Lions. Call was missed, but the Lions will take it. Pretty clearly that was off the Lions from my vantage point, but we will not argue with that call. Here's Ramsey and a travel. Foul on Sutton Schlumbum. It'll be 1-1 for Sioux Center. Coming up after the game, we'll have a recap of the game and statistics, score by quarter, and more. No good. Elise Peterson's shot off the mark. Alyssa Mulder puts it up and in. Lions just kind of throwing up shots right now.
In 4 and 34. Out 24-31. Number 2 is shooting. Bonus. Number 2.
Free throw good by Mulder. 73-51. Second free throw. And that one's good as well. 74-51. Just over a minute to go. Metzger, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Warriors ball. Pass is intercepted by Elise Peterson, and then a foul on Alyssa Mulder. 1:01 to go. Good time to tell you that our broadcast being brought to you by our sponsors, Avera Health, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, and Pepsi. We'll have the stats and analysis and score by quarter after this one is completed. Big story was the fourth quarter. Sioux Center was held under 20 points a quarter in each of the first 3 quarters. Almost a steal for Ramsey. And that time she tipped it. And over and back. .34 seconds, 34.7 to be exact on the clock. Elise Peterson puts up the 3, not even close. And a travel on Sioux Center with 16 seconds. Lions will fall to 6-3 on the season. Hymanson's shot no good. Put back no good. Ramsey gets the ball, puts it up no good. And out of bounds is Sioux Center. Lions keep it with 4.4 on the clock. Hymanson at the buzzer, got it. And that's the ball game. 74-54 is the final. And the Lions battled hard for 3 quarters, but in the fourth quarter, Sioux Center really was able to take it to the Lions, and that was the difference in the game. We'll come back We'll come back in just a couple of minutes, and we'll have a recap of the game here tonight.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Make your
Welcome back as we take a look at the final statistics for the girls' game here. And taking a look at the score by quarter, again the final, first of all, 74-54. Sioux Center with the win. 18-15 in the first quarter, 15-12 in the second quarter, 15-14 in the third quarter, and then 26-13 in the fourth quarter was the big difference here tonight. And the team statistics, field goal percentage, the Warriors with 41% on the night, 33% for the Lions. Lions did shoot better from three percentage-wise. Warriors had one more. 38% for the Lions, 29% for the Warriors. Lions 6 of 10 from the free throw line for 60%, 9 of 14 for Sioux Center, 64%. And the Lions actually didn't turn the ball over as many times as the Warriors did. Warriors turned it over 23 times. Lions only 15. But the rebounding at the end and the field goal percentage ended up being a big deal. 3 more free throws as well than the Lions did. Lions led in points by Hayden Hymanson with 15. She was 4 of 9 from 3. Elise Peterson had, and then she had 2 rebounds. 12 points for Elise Peterson, 1 rebound, 1 assist. And she was 2 of 3 from 3. 2 points, 4 rebounds from Michaela Witt. 9 points, 2 rebounds for Sutton Schlumbum. 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Lexi Ramsey. 2 points, 3 rebounds for Kylie Metzger. And Farrah Lewis, all of her work coming in that first half, 10 points and 4 rebounds. For Sioux Center, 19 points for Dana Denherter, 5 of 7 from 3. 17 for Alexis Turing with 12 rebounds, a double-double for Turing and 5 assists. 10 points for Shayla Post, 6 rebounds. 10 points for Alyssa Mulder, 3 rebounds and an assist. 9 points also and an assist and 2 rebounds for Cam Cleveringa. Those are the stats. Those are the score by quarter. That is again their final, 74-54 in the first one from Central Lyon here tonight. We will come back and we'll have the start of the boys pregame in just a little bit.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin and Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Lions, senior Brady Wright, sophomore Carter Kroll, senior Dylan Kruger, sophomore Addison Metzger, and senior Parker Metzger. Take a look at the lineup for the Warriors. Caden Bleeker, Tyler Van Beek, Tyus Ahrens, Isaac Viator, and Brendan Zutenhorst. That is the starting lineups for both teams here tonight. Another undefeated Sioux Center team. The boys are also undefeated at 6-0 to start the year. 71-45 win at Rock Valley, 44-43 win over Sheldon, a very close game. 72-34 over Okoboji, 65-51 over MOC Floyd Valley, 75-48 over Sibley Ocheyedan, and 64-52 over George Little Rock last Friday night. Lions lost a close one last night, 49-39. One of their closer losses on the year. And they are 0-7 right now. And a very tough team here tonight in Sioux Center. The Lions would love nothing more to not only get their first win here tonight, but also get it against a very good undefeated Sioux Center team, but we'll see how tonight's game pans out. We'll talk more about the players as the night goes on. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the opening tip from Central Lyon High School.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Welcome back to Rock Rapids Central Lyon High School. It's Zutenhorst and Kroll, and Zutenhorst easily wins that battle. Tyus Ahrens with the basketball. Now back to Viator. Inside pass, Brendan Zutenhorst misses the shot and then puts it back up and in. It's going to be a long night, potentially, if Zutenhorst is able to get the ball inside. Major height disadvantage. Here's a steal for Van Beek, and he puts it in 4-0. Lions back on offense. Carter Kroll puts it up, no good. Addison Metzger gets the rebound. And Carter Kroll steps on the line, out of bounds. Four to nothing with the lead. Sioux center looking for more, and there's a three. Caden Bleeker. Here's a three for the Lions. Off the back iron, no good. Sioux Center able to save it for the moment for them, but Lions are able to get it back. Inside to Parker Metzger. He misses, gets the rebound. Addison Metzger, and the Lions are on the board. 7-2. Three from the corner. It's good. Isaac V. Ader. 10-2. And Ahrens gets the ball, and I think he might have stepped out of bounds, but the refs weren't down there to find out. Here's Zutenhorst putting it up and in, and one for the Warriors. Twelve to 2. Free throw coming by Zutenhorst. Free throw off the back iron, no good. They get the rebound. Van Beek, no good. And the Lions end up with a basketball. Inside, Addison Metzger turns around, puts up the shot, no good. Tyus Ahrens with a basketball, out to Viator, shoots the three, it's good. 15-2, timeout Lions with 5:01 to play in the first quarter. 30 seconds, we'll be right back.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
5:01 remaining in the opening quarter, 15-2. Sioux Center with the lead. Ball is tipped, goes out of bounds. Lions keep it. The Lions are going to have a chance tonight. I believe they're going to have to score from outside the paint, at least 10 feet away from the basket. Of course, Zed Hymanson is not playing tonight for the Lions. An injury for him. Shot is no good. Rebound for Bleeker. No good. Rebound for number 20, Charlie Dykeshorn. No good, but he'll go to the free throw line.
20. Okay, we got numbers wrong for them. They have 4, 11, 20, 30, and 3 are in. So 4 is not in for them. Right.
Austin Metzger and Braden Deeren check in for the Lions.
Yep, for us, 4 is in.
Dylan Kruger, Addison Metzger go to take a seat on the bench. 16-2. Here's Austin Metzger. Now he throws it away. Putting it up and in is Bleeker. 18-2 with 4 minutes to go. Halfway through. Shot good by Carter Kroll after Tyus Ahrens tried to steal it. Ahrens puts the 3 up off the rim, no good. Lions back with the basketball. Braden Deeren shoots the 3 off the back iron, no good. Brady Wright gets the rebound, puts it back up, no good. Bleeker ends up with the basketball for Sioux Center. Ahrens inside, pass. Tipped to Woloff. And now a deep 3 for Ahrens, no good. He's 0 for 2 from 3. Lions back on offense. Inside, Austin Metzger. Woloff tips it out of bounds. Lions keep it.
21 for 3.
Carter Kroll drives the lane, puts it up and in. Viator drives on the other side, no good. Parker Metzger gets the rebound. There's a steal for Viator, easily going to get the layup on the other end. Brady Wright loses the ball. Ahrens is fouled and one.
In.
2:13 to go in the opening quarter.
Number 11 shooting.
23-6. Lions on offense. Inside, Austin Metzger throws it off the hands of his brother, Addison, excuse me. Tyler Van Beek leads the Warriors in points per game with 15. Tyus Ahrens at 13. Ahrens only shooting 19% from 3 right now. There's a 3 for Viator. Viator coming in was shooting 48% from 3. He's already nailed 3 of them, I believe, tonight. That being his 3rd. Zootenhorst leads the team in rebounds with 46. 18 assists for Ahrens leading the team. 14 steals leads the team, and 13 blocks for Zootenhorst leads the team. Shot no good by Addison Metzger. There's a 3 for Ahrens. It's good. Timeout Lions. Second timeout of the first quarter. We're back in a minute.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Okay, we got
1:20 remaining in the first quarter. Lions taking their second time out already.
they have 4, 11, 20, 21, 23.
Carter Kroll puts up the shot, no good at the rim.
20.
Inside, and a foul going to be called on Metzger, Addison.
Okay. 3 for 11 on them. 2 for 4.
Here's a three, no good.
Defensive foul 3 for us. On 3 for us.
Dykestorn will go to the line shooting two. No, actually they're inbounding it again. I thought they called it a shooting foul. Here's a three for Viator, and he is 4 for 4 from three. 3 for Brady Wright is no good. 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Viator pass, long pass. Ball gets back to Viator. He thought about shooting. Here's another three. That one no good. Viator gets the board. Inside, ball stripped by the Lions. 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Pass to Austin Metzger. 2 seconds.
Steal by 3.
Foul's going to be on Dylan Kruger with 0.8 seconds to go. Inbounds, no good. 32-6 at the end of one. We're back in a minute.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin and Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
Hey, how's it going? Would you like a headset?
Sure.
All right.
I don't know if you covered all the topics there are.
You bet. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the return of Mr. Ackerman.
It's not that eventful, Carson.
Well, welcome back up to broadcasting. We always appreciate when you're able to do some games here. So,
Well, thank you. kind of looking forward to doing this again, although because you've been doing such a great job, the beauty of that is that I didn't have to. We always knew we had you, so. But now I understand you're going on to greater and bigger things.
Yes, I will be heading to Vermilion here on the 7th is when I move into USD. So.
What are you going to be taking up again?
Well, my major is going to be sports marketing, but broadcasting is in that. So.
Excellent.
That
Brady
is
Wright
the
from the
plan.
corner for 3.
Yeah, 3 for Brady Wright. Lions needed that one.
Needed that one badly. Well, that's a great major. I'm excited for you, Carson.
Yeah, I'm very excited as well to get a new journey started, and hopefully bigger and better things await.
You bet. I've been hearing you on the different radio station. There's Aaron's from about 28 feet out for a 3. I've been hearing you on the different radio stations doing different games and things. You've been doing real well. It's been a lot of fun to watch your career grow and keep watching that go on as you get into college and become an expert at such things.
Yeah, that's right. Still got to get to that expert status like you.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, obviously it's been a long season for this Central Lyon boys team. What have you seen so far? You've been able to watch a couple of games, I think.
Yep.
What have you just seen from this team so far this year?
Well, it's just kind of a rough time, is what it is. I'll tell you what, we've got really, really nice kids on the floor. I mean, as high school young men go, they are good personality people, and it just sometimes the hardest thing, as I think about this, is it is absolutely impossible to stay on top of the mountain all the time. You know what I mean? Mr. Gerleman, I think about his career, and he and I have talked about this, that he has had the good fortune, I think, that I don't know that he's ever had a team below 500. And sometimes that's just kind of the roll of the dice. You think years ago the Cowboys won, how many Super Bowls in the 90s, and the 49ers won so many in the 80s. You don't even see the 49ers anymore. It's just kind of, you can't stay on top of the mountain forever. I'm a Boston Celtics fan, and for a number of years they disappeared. And that's it's good for the sport that there's diversity and things roll around like that. But we've got kids that are working hard. Coach Gerleman's working on the little things, the offense, fundamentals. He's playing a lot of young players. We've got some seniors that are out there giving their best effort. I got to appreciate the attitude the boys bring. They never quit. They always play hard. They play clean. They never look down. They just play, and that's all you can ask sometimes.
Yeah, and for the Lions, too, is not many of these seniors out here have had much playing time over the years because we've been so deep. That's true. That's exactly true. Yep. Right now I look out there and I see only Parker that has some, true game experience from a year ago. Mm-hmm. And, it's just one of those years where that's kind of how it comes around and that's how it goes. But keep trying to develop your younger players and with an eye on some lower grades that are coming up, and I don't think we're going to be, it's going to be a tough year or two, but I don't think we're going to be in that position for forever. I think we're going to come back out of it. It is a hard climb coming back on this end here with Kroll with a layup. Didn't draw the foul. Thought he maybe should. I hear Mary picking on refs. Back for 2 minutes and already. Oh, we've done that a little bit while you've been gone, too.
Okay, so it's still acceptable?
Yeah, okay. That's right.
All right.
Yeah, but as we always say, there's a reason we're up here, and
that's right.
The refs are down there.
That's right.
So, and the Warriors get the ball back on the other end, and one for Caden Bleeker. Going back to the first game, the Lady Lions played a very, very good Sioux Center basketball team, and Sioux Center girls have just been so good for so long, and we played them really tough for 3 quarters, and then just the fourth quarter, what they usually do, they just find a way to kind of tire you out, I guess. Yeah.
Well, usually kind of like our teams used to be, those pressing, those athletic teams that just press you and press you and press you. You can keep it close for a while, and eventually they just wear you out, and that's kind of what they did to us tonight. I think they're ranked number 1, are they not, Carson?
I think you're right.
And we've got a real nice girls basketball team. I really like our depth at all the positions.
Brady Wright for 3, no good. Rebound, Tyus Aarons. Down the court, he goes in the lane, puts it up and in.
45-9 for the Warriors here. 4:22 left in the second. Yeah, I tell you what, I really like our girls team. I just they've got some nice depth at a lot of positions. I like our post depth. I like tonight we didn't rebound well. We gave them too many shots, in the early. But boy, I tell you what, we did some really nice things. We handled their pressure pretty well. We took some real nice shots. Just kind of like it was, I know we ultimately dropped it by 20, but I thought that we really played well against a high quality Sioux Center team.
Absolutely, and not only are they a really good team for Central Lyon's class, but they're in 3A at that high a level doing the things that they're doing. It's tough to compete with that, and the Lions did that very well for 3 quarters
Absolutely.
tonight.
I think Coach Grafing's got to be real happy with the girls' effort and their execution. Like I said, any number of things you could always do better, but they brought a good, exciting game tonight. It was well worth the cost of admission to get in to see that one.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, the Lions, the Lady Lions over the last years have been pretty consistent. There's been a down year every now and then.
Yeah.
But it seems like always consistent. They're usually getting at least a couple of wins in the postseason. And Coach Grafing, after Coach Eckenrod and Coach Cruz left, she's done a fantastic job.
You bet. And that's the exciting thing is, when you talk about one of the things that I've been talking about is when you in the Siouxland Conference, and this is what's going to be tough for the boys here, is when you fall below the 500 mark in the Siouxland Conference in a couple years in a row to come back to scratch your way back up because, it's like all the breaks go to the winning teams, it seems, and all the, you get all the a little bit better luck seems to roll your way, and you're kind of fighting your opponent and your reputation when you're trying to scrape your way back up from the lower levels of the Siouxland, and so that's going to be a tough battle ahead of us. And it's not that it can't be done, but it's going to take a lot of dedication and devotion by some kids and the coaching staff to get back after it there. And that's what's kind of cool about the girls is that they've kind of found a way to get back up there. They did that a few years ago. They after the state championship had kind of a rough year. The following year came back, got back to state again. That's what you got to do is keep clawing and fighting away.
3 for Brady Wright, no good. Sioux Center back on the other end.
Really got to like Brady's ability to shoot the 3 this year. I think that's kind of come out of nowhere. With little varsity playing experience, really didn't really know he had that ability. But man, there was a couple games there, particularly the Boyden Hall game, where he nailed a couple of 3s that we desperately needed. Keep us in that one.
Yeah, and you've seen some of these younger players have flashes of brilliance as well. Like a guy like Addison Metzger kind of reminds you of a younger version of his brother Grant, who's in the attendance here tonight.
Yep.
He's got some weightlifting to do and that kind of stuff yet, but he's got the potential, I think, of being a solid player for the Lions the next couple of years.
Completely agree. I watch Addison and I think to myself, that's the next Grant coming along here. And Grant wasn't the biggest kid on the floor either, but he made himself big. He was strong. He had good moves. He knew what his role was, and he played it well. I think that same thing. It's almost I look out there and I think it is Grant.
Yeah, that's right.
But Coach. Thing I know about Coach Gerleman, he's not gonna just back up and say, well, I guess that's it. He continues to coach and coach hard, and I appreciate that. The parents appreciate that, and then the kids appreciate that. So there's a nice little play by Kroll over to Addison. Thought he drew the foul. No go. That's just what I'm talking about. Sometimes, and again, I'm not blaming the referee. I'm just saying sometimes when you're down, 52 to 9, you don't get that call.
Right. Right.
Whereas when you're on the other end of that, sometimes you do, it seems.
And it's kind of seemed also that we've had, looks like Coach Gerleman might have gotten a technical unless it was a timeout by Sioux Center.
I think they took a timeout to substitute, which is interesting. But I suppose at 52 to 9, the reality says you really wouldn't have to.
Yeah. Inside to Metzger, couldn't quite handle it. Here's Carter Kroll, another nice young player.
Yep.
For the Lions.
Yep. Carter's got a lot of skills and a lot of sports for us. He's a pretty athletic young man. There's
Braden Deeren for 3. Got it.
Nice to see him get that shot.
Yeah, he's been able to hit some of those off the bench for the Lions this year.
He's taken a few of those. If he starts warming up and gaining confidence, it'll be nice I can see him hitting that for a few years for us down the road here.
Absolutely. Definitely some promise. But again, goes back to like the experience factor, like we were talking about. Is you don't have the experience prior to this year. It's hard to compete when you have so many like 4-year starters like Tyus Aaron's out here pretty much for Sioux Center, and some of these other guys too. It's hard to compete at that level when they've been so good for so many years already.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Sioux Center is a good basketball program.
Yes.
They just always traditionally have, you know.
Yep, the Lions playing both Sioux Center teams tonight, who are both undefeated coming in tonight. So definitely some of the top teams in each of their classes. Here's Addison Metzger, nice spin move, couldn't quite finish, but that's a tall task against Trahan Woloff, and he's about 6'5", 6'6". So
and what I like is that, you know, Addison using his body like his brother Grant used to. Didn't get that shot blocked. You know, it wasn't the prettiest shot, just about went in, drew the foul. All those are, you know, good things. They're you know, it looks like a long ways off right now, but it won't be long, and we'll be calling this game like the old days again.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. Both free throws good by Addison Metzger.
So I guess in your absence, I'm going to jump back in the chair here. So, but if I want to be clear, if you're around and, you know, holiday break or something, and we got a game, you'd get back up here unless you're getting paid somewhere. Can't deny a fellow a paycheck if you're getting paid somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, you guys have been paying me too the last few years, which has been really, really nice to have. So that's.
Oh, we have? Who approved that? I didn't know anything about that.
I think a couple of guys approved of it, but maybe you'll have to do some checking on
Yeah,
that.
I better check the bills a little closer here. Gee, I thought we were getting a real deal, I guess.
Oh, you got me for free the first few years.
Yeah,
so,
no, fair enough. I did know that, so yeah, we needed to because you were putting a lot of extra time in for it. So
yeah, and now Sioux Center kind of going into their bench here a little bit. And this is an area, too, where, especially with Sioux Center's girls team, you've seen over the last few years where they've been able to put their backups in so early in games, and that's why they keep getting better and better every year because they get invaluable experience against the other team's starters.
Yep. If I believe I'm right, I think the rules are with a 35-point lead at half, it's going to be at
the buzzer! Carter Kroll makes the three.
Carter Kroll banks it home for the final point of the half.
So big bucket for the Lions going into the half, 55-17. We'll take a break and we'll come back after this.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School as we take a look at the score by quarter, 55-17. Sioux Center with the lead. It was not a very good first quarter. Second quarter, a little bit better for the Lions, 32-6 at the end of the first quarter. And the Lions then were able to put up 11 points in the second quarter. Sioux Center put up 23 to give us our 55-17 score. Take a look at the team statistics. Sioux Center shot 55% in the first half, including 7 of 16 from three-point range, which is 44% as a team. Lions only shooting 24%, but shooting 25% from three, as 3 of their first half shots, 3 of their 6 were good from three. Carter Kroll including the shot at the buzzer. Lions did hit both of their free throws in the first half, 2 for 2. Sioux Center 55% in the first half from free throw line at 6 for 11. 19 rebounds for Sioux Center. Lions actually out-rebounded Sioux Center, which is kind of hard to believe with all the height that Sioux Center has. 20-19. But the Lions, this is the big deal. 16 turnovers compared to only 1 for Sioux Center. So that's a big difference. Take a look at the points for each team. First of all, for Sioux Center, led in points by Isaac Viator with 16, including 4 of 5 from 3. He had a pair of rebounds as well. Tyus Aarons 15, 2 of 5 from 3, a rebound and an assist. 3 points, 3 rebounds for Charlie Deichhorn. 6 points, 4 rebounds for Brendan Zutenhorst, and 7 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist for Caden Bleeker. For the Lions, 7 points for Carter Kroll, including a 3. 3 points for Braden Deeren on a 3. 4 points for Addison Metzger. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And a rebound. Brady Wright, 3 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. And Austin Metzger with 3 rebounds as well. That's a look at the first half statistics. We'll come back and we'll try and have some scores from around the area after this.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard, with people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Taking a look at Score Stream here. You can look at the wrestling matches. Girls basketball, the Lions lost to the Warriors 74-54 in the first game. West Lyon defeated Boyden Hall 42-28. These are girls' scores. Rock Valley defeating MOC Floyd Valley 61-51, and I think MOC had at least like a 5 in maybe closer to 10-point lead at one point, so Rock Valley might have come back to win that. And boys varsity, Rock Valley leading at halftime over MOC Floyd Valley 42-25. Last time we checked, Okoboji girls led 71-21 over Sibley Ocheyedan in the fourth quarter. West Lyon boys leading Boyden Hall 31-23 at half. Sheldon leading George Little Rock 30-19 at half. That should be a good matchup, boys basketball. And again, our halftime score 55-17. That's a look at the score by quarter. We had the score by quarter. We did the stats, and we did the scores from around the area here thanks to ScoreStream. We'll take a break, come back with the second half.
Make your move to the largest.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
Start of the second half. Sioux Center off to a good start. Brendan Zutenhorst putting the basket in. Here's the three. It is no good. Rebound, Austin Metzger. Lions back on offense. Austin Metzger picking up his fourth rebound. Ball tipped out of bounds by Sioux Center.
They don't have anyone running the camera over there.
And Tyus Ahrens comes up with it. Here's a three for Viator. It's good. Cameraman is absent right now, so I will have to tell you what's going on. Here's a steal and a layup, easy play for Tyler Van Beek, and the third timeout by the Lions. We'll take a break. Be right back. Lions back with the basketball. They have 2 timeouts left. Pass inside to Parker Metzger. Back to Austin Metzger. Puts up the shot, and it's good. (62-19). Warriors with the basketball. Long pass, easy shot coming, but no good. Addison Metzger gets the rebound. Toss over to Carter Kroll. Ball goes out of bounds. Lions keep it. Inbound to Parker Metzger. Austin Metzger now in the lane. Puts up the shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound for Bleeker. Here's the 3. Bleeker got it. 65-19. Carter Kroll puts up the floater. It's good. Tyus Aarons. Inside, Bleeker left it short. Gets the rebound for a moment and a foul on the Lions. Inbounds 3, good for Dykeshorn. Brady Wright with a pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Tyler Van Beek. Inside to Woloff. Metzger attempt at a block. They fake the shot. Brady Wright ends up with the basketball for the Lions. Brady can't finish. Addison Metzger with the rebound and fouled on the way up. First free throw, no good. Austin and Parker Metzger check out. Braden Deeren, Dylan Kruger into the game. Second free throw, no good. Metzger gets the rebound and the putback. Woloff puts it in. 70-23. Inside, Addison Metzger again. Shot is good and one. Dykeshorn will try for the three-point play.
20 shooting one. Good.
Carter Kroll with the basketball, 73-25. Sioux Center with the lead. 2.5 to go, third quarter.
Steal 5, turnover 3.
Ball goes out of bounds. Lions ball. Kruger puts up the shot, no good. Carter Kroll with the basketball on the steal. Inside, Addison Metzger lost the basketball, takes a tumble. Inside shot, no good. Brady Wright fights for the rebound, and then a turnover, wall off. And then a block. And Addison Metzger hitting the floor thinking, I took that for a block? Would have just let him have it, I think. Unless they got the ball back. Woloff has to earn it. Excuse me, this is not Woloff. It's Dykeshorn. No, not Dykeshorn either. Who is it? 10, number 10, Damon Woloff. So it is a Woloff. Just had the wrong one. One minute to go. Parker Metzger can't quite get it to go. And the shot there, good by Dalton Schreiner. He's got 6 points. Kroll for three, got it! Carter Kroll with his second three of the night. He's got 12 points. Carter Kroll with the steal. Down the floor he goes, and no foul. And that's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Lions basketball to start the fourth quarter. Deeren inside to Metzger. Foul.
24, defensive foul 20.
Free throw by Metzger is good. Parker Metzger. Second one no good. Carter Kroll gets the rebound. He's playing hard here in this second half. Couple of shot fakes. Braden Deeren with the basketball. Now it drives past Austin Metzger, and a foul going to be called on Charlie Dykeshorn. Into Parker Metzger, no good. Kruger gets the steal. Warriors going to have a few more bench players check in. Austin Metzger puts up the shot, no good. And that shot is good by Cody Vandenberg. Austin Metzger gets the rebound on the miss. Spin move, and the shot is good by Dalton Schreiner. Under 5 minutes to go now. And the Warriors get the ball back. Spin move again for Schreiner, and again he puts it in. Back-to-back spin moves and baskets for Dalton Schreiner. And a timeout for substitutions, I believe. And Mr. Ackerman, welcome back again.
Thank you, Carson.
Carter Kroll's been having a good game here tonight.
He has. He has. He's been working hard out there.
Shooting 50% from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, 12 points. He's been hustling on both ends of the floor.
Yeah. Full substitutions now for the most part. Got a couple starters left out there for Central Lyon.
Jay Wagmeister going to check in here. Cade Greasy in the game for the Lions, along with Thomas Skidmore and Zach Springer.
Still continue to see some nice things from Addison Metzger again.
Yes.
Watching him continue to fight it out on the inside there, obviously outsized, but he's given everything he's got there. That's a, body position, again, just like his brother Grant used to play. He's going to be a good player in a couple of years for us.
Absolutely.
Zach Springer on the floor for Central Lyon as well.
Warriors deep into their bench also.
I think we are on continuous clock again right now, in case you hadn't mentioned that.
Been continuous since the start of the second half. Another basket for the Warriors. Shooting 56% before that shot right there. Here's Brady Wright for 3 off the front iron of the rim. And Sioux Center gets the rebound.
Sioux Center moving the ball around the rim or around the horn out there.
So back to the girls game. I was talking a little bit about, here's the three by Caden Glade. I was talking a little bit about how the girls seemed like they were in a zone. It seemed like a 2-3 zone. Kind of switched it back and forth between that and a 3-2 during the game. And it seemed like for majority of the game it was working against Sioux Center.
Yeah, almost kind of a 2, like you said, they were shifting up zones, a 2-1-2, a 2-3, a 3-2, an overplaying type of zone and doubling down on the inside block. I mean, we had some real nice defense that the girls were playing, and it was mixing up Sioux Center for quite a while. They struggled to handle it.
Yeah, and this might be a tape where some playoff teams for Sioux Center might look back and say, well, maybe this is how we can stop them with this type of a zone.
I think I'm not as certain of all the scores, but I would say we've given them as good a fight as anybody has.
Yeah. Not many of them have been close.
No.
So, yeah.
But, the hard part about this, and a friend of mine was the basketball coach down at Bondurant where I was a teacher 25 years ago. And we had a really, really good basketball team, got ranked number 1 and eventually won the state tournament. But the hard part for them was they were so good. They had 2 6'8" kids and a Division II guard who played for them. And they were so good that they would beat everybody by 30 points. Well, they never got 4 quarters of games in. So when you get to the state tournament, that's the hard part sometimes, is that while it's hard to you want to be a sportsman about it, and obviously Sioux Center has subbed this through, but you also have to prepare yourself as the end of the year comes along to get your starters, in 4-quarter shape.
Right.
For the state tournament. And so that's a dilemma sometimes you're into when you're on the other side of the coin.
Yeah, that's a good point. A lot of people don't really think about that either when you're coaching. If you're especially like the Sioux Center girls teams, a lot of times they probably don't play 4 quarters.
And if you leave your varsity in, as I said, you want to try to be sportsman about it, but you also have to prepare your team to be ready for that.
Yeah.
And that's again, that's what my friend who was coaching at the time, and again, they did win the state championship that one year, and they were in the state tournament the second year. He caught a lot of criticism, especially from the other teams in the conference, because he had to leave his starters in. But he said, I have to have them ready to play four quarters, and they're just not getting it any other way. So.
Yeah. Very good point.
Again, doesn't feel too good from this side of the scoreboard, but it is reality as well.
Yep.
So, did you say hi to the 5 people listening to us?
No, I did not. So, hello to the 5 people, and hopefully it's more by now, but Sioux Center with another basket. We appreciate those of you that are listening and tuning in here tonight. I'm pretty sure we had more for the girls' game.
It was up to 64, I think, was the stat I saw. But
so
by halftime, we were down to 5.
And a lot of people spending time with their families, I'm sure, as Christmas is right around the corner.
You bet.
Thomas Skidmore puts up the shot, no good. Ball is loose. Sioux Center has it, and that's the game. 94-30 is the final score here tonight.
Well, I'll let you do your stats here real quick, but I'm gonna take off and help pick up the game here a little bit. But sure appreciate all your work here, Carson. It's been wonderful to have you. And
yeah, you bet.
I'm so excited for you and your future in broadcasting and sports management. You're gonna do just great. So
you bet. I pass the baton off to you.
Okay. Now, when you're hosting Monday Night Football, don't forget about me. All right. You can invite me up to the booth anytime.
That's right. I will do that. Or if I'm covering some basketball games, I might have to come up with some of your catchphrases, the old high-low, something like that.
Oh, yeah, you'll probably pick up better stuff at USD.
Well, I appreciate you joining me for my last game. Maybe not my last game, but most likely going to be my last basketball game for sure. Maybe some baseball during the summer, but
we always appreciate that.
But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. But I appreciate all the kindness you guys have shown to me over the last few years, and it's been a lot of fun.
Well, it's been awesome to have you. I know a lot of people counted on your broadcast to bring them the game, and first the Cube and now on YouTube Live, and it's been an excellent deal for all of us, so it's been a good thing. So I'm glad that you're moving on to big things, and I'm excited for you. And those that are listening, well, I guess you get me from now on,
yeah,
so we'll do what we can.
That's right. So
all right, thanks a lot, Carson.
You bet. Thank you. We'll take a break and come back right after this.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
the
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
And welcome back to Central Lyon High School in Rock Rapids. The final score of the girls' game. Again, take a look here at that here, and then we'll get to the boys' game. Sioux Center defeating Central Lyon 74-54 in the girls' game, 94-30 here in the boys' game, as the Lions were able to have a couple of decent quarters in the second and third quarter, 23-11, 21-11. But the first and fourth quarters were far from good. 32-6 for Sioux Center in the first, and then 18-2 in the fourth for Sioux Center. But the Lions, as we talked about with Mr. Ackerman, they've got some pieces, they've got some ability. They just have to put it all together, and hopefully we can get to that point eventually where we start seeing the hard work of some of these players pay off into wins. But hopefully for sure next year we can start to see that, and hopefully maybe after Christmas break get these guys refreshed a little bit, and hopefully we can at least get a couple of wins before the season comes to an end. 58% field goal percentage for Sioux Center tonight as a team, 24% for Central Lyon. Warriors shot 46% from three, 12 for 26. Lions 25%, 4 for 16. Lions hit 4 out of 8 free throws. Warriors 8 of 14. Warriors only out-rebounding the Lions 35-31, but the Lions 25 turnovers to only 5 for Sioux Center. Final point totals, Lions led in points by Carter Kroll, 12 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Addison Metzger had 8 points and 4 rebounds. 3 points and a rebound for Braden Deeren. 2 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist for Austin Metzger. And Brady Wright, 3 points, 7 rebounds, and an assist. For Sioux Center, 19 points for Isaac Viator, 2 rebounds. 15 points for Tyus Aarons, 2 rebounds and an assist. 10 points for Caden Bleeker, 5 rebounds and an assist. 10 points for Dalton Schreiner, 8 points for Brendan Zutenhorst, including 4 rebounds on the night, 4 points and rebound and an assist for Trahan Woloff also. And that is pretty much going to wrap up the broadcast. And for me, this will probably be my last broadcast for a while here. I might, no guarantees on this, but it could be my last broadcast ever for Central Lyon. We don't know how things pan out. But it has been a lot of fun calling games. I started calling games in 2013 when I was just sophomore in high school. So it's or sophomore or junior year, something like that, when we called the first basketball game, and it was a buzzer beater over West Lyon, the same West Lyon team that won state that year, with Brandon Snyder, of course, being the leader of that team. So it was a buzzer beater by Grant Metzger, who was in attendance here tonight. We should have maybe had him over here to talk about that. But no, that was a lot of fun that night, and I can't tell you how much I've grown over the last few years from that game, as I was pretty well in shock when Grant hit that buzzer beater. Didn't really have much to say other than wow, and that was a lot of fun. And that is pretty much where we started, and this is kind of where things are going to come to an end. And so I want to say thank you to Central Lyon and for all the kindness they've shown to me, and for everything that they, again, giving me the opportunity to do this for you guys, and just everything else that goes along with that. So appreciate Central Lyon and their kindness and support that they continue to show me. And I want to say thank you to all of my fans out there that have continued to listen to me as well. Appreciate all the support. I'm going to sign off, possibly for the last time, for Central Lyon High School. I want to thank Jeff Cruz and all the people up here helping me out, and Mr. Ackerman. I'm Carson Schubert saying good night.